We're trying to turn them into resilient adults, not adult children who aren't willing to take responsibility for their actions. So in the shops the other day, myself, my 21-year-old and my 5-year-old and my 2 sons. And of course, the 5-year-old comes along because all he wants to do is push those tiny little miniature trolleys, which are loads of fun, except when your child runs in the opposite direction. And that's exactly what he did. And he's been warned before, don't run in shops. It's a shop, not a playground. Famous line I like telling my children. And so my 5-year-old, he's running, he goes around a corner and he hits this little old lady. Not hard. He doesn't hit her. He just sort of he blocks her off accidentally. And myself and my 21-year-old, we're standing about maybe 10 meters away and we see this happen. So the 5-year-old comes up, screeching up, and I say, Nikolai, I've told you not to run in shops and you nearly hit that old lady. And she didn't really mind too much, but I said to him, I'd like you to go and say sorry to the auntie. So he says, no, he's not going to. So I say to him, all right, that really disappoints me. Now, of course, he's 5, so that doesn't really bother him if I tell him that he's disappointed me. And he says, no, I'm not going to. And he's looking like this air of confidence as a 5-year-old gives. And I say to him, all right, it's time to take that trolley back. Now, he knows I don't threaten. I follow through on discipline and punishment, as you should with children. And he looks at me and he says, okay, I'll say sorry to auntie. So he goes off. She's where she was. He goes off and he says, he looks up and he says, sorry, auntie. Now, this lady didn't even hear him or look at him. She didn't even know that he was standing there. That's not the point. My 21-year-old says, but Dad, the lady didn't hear him. And I said, no, that's not the point. The point is not for me to show what a well-mannered little child I have as if I'm boasting. It was the lesson that my 5-year-old learned by turning around, going all the way to that lady and just apologizing and taking responsibility for his behavior and his actions. And that's the bottom line. Your children should take responsibility and accountability for every one of their actions, as we should as adults.